What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And today's build video is going to be my Memento DZ God build. This is going to be, one of the best solo DZ builds in that, video series that I've done quite a few times. And this is going to be another one in that series because I am showcasing this solo in the Dark Zone. So without further ado, let's look at the numbers and then I will let you see some gameplay. So I'm sitting at 89.3k on the FAMAS. And my striker shield is at 6.2 million armor. I have 1.7 million armor on my character. And if we go to the stats, I am sitting at 119,000 armor regen. That's right. With this build and all of its glory, I have 119,000 armor regen. Not to mention, your boy has on Unbreakable as well. So this thing is a monster in the DZ. Not only that, but I'm getting a third of my shots are crit and 115% for that crit damage. Don't mention the damage to targets out of cover that is on the main weapon. My secondary is damage to armor, but I'm trying to find a damage to targets out of cover for that too. But all right, let's go ahead and roll that gameplay footage, and we will be right back with a full build breakdown outside of the Dark Zone. So without further ado, enjoy the gameplay.
Departure in 30 seconds. Cargo extraction begun. Agent nearby. Nearby agent has been notified. We're outbound in 15 seconds. Rogue agent eliminated. Agent eliminated. Loading done. Ready to leave. Hilo is returning to base. Critical. Rogue agent neutralized. Rogue agent nearby. Manhunt detected nearby. Nearby rogue agent killed. Rogue agent detected. Nearby agent has gone rogue. Rogue agent detected. Rogue agent neutralized. Detected.
We're inbound.
Extraction called for. Location guarded by heavily armed hostiles. Contaminated gear detected. Easy drop claimed.
You're going down!
Contaminated gear detected. Extraction called. about to activate. Boost now active. Rogue hive detected. Now. The boost is being taken by the enemy. Boost has been taken by the enemy. Vital signs.
To be pulled out. You're too strong for that. Sending you a special identity.
System ready.
No one's retreating. The fight continues.
Serious trauma detected. Stinger hive detected. Rogue striker drone detected.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that gameplay. So, again, shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom, and let's jump into the, not gameplay, but the build breakdown. So, here we go. So, this is my Memento DZ God build. This is going to be another one of those build videos that is going to be added to my best solo Dark Zone builds. And this one is really strong. If you watched the gameplay, you saw that I took out manhunts, I took out rogues. People were going rogue on me and dying. I went rogue on people. We took supply drops, or should I say DZ drops. We took out heroic landmarks. I mean, pretty much everything you can do in the Dark Zone, I was able to do with this build solo in the Dark Zone. Now, one of the funny things about this is I'm not even wearing the double regen knee pads. I actually opted to do the crit damage on these so you could actually jump the armor regen up even more, but I felt the 119k per second was good enough for me. So I went ahead and went with a little bit more damage. I wanted to put as much crit damage as I could while maintaining that 33% crit chance. So yes, I am only hitting about a third of my shots as crit, but it really does count when they do crit, and it's nice. You saw that in the gameplay, that even if it's just a couple bullets, I'm still messing some people up. It's really fun. But all right, so without further ado, let's start with the specialization. I am using the firewall specialization. Reason being is I am using the striker shield. Being solo in the dark zone, you are going to go up against skill builds, you're going to go up against big shield builds, you're going to go up against status effect builds, glass cannon builds, the works. But I know 99% of the time they're running a shield. So if you're going to be in the dark zone solo, I highly recommend rocking the striker shield and at least getting that damage bonus out of it as well. Now, I'm not the biggest shield guy, but I can't deny that in the dark zone solo, having a shield will save your ass. So make sure that if you can, put it on. It's a good savior. Now, this one, just base health is at 4.8 million, but you saw with the Memento stacks, it goes up to 6.5 million health. And then going to the weapons, my primary is the FAMAS 2010. Now, sitting just without any stacks, it's at 79.5k total damage, but like I showed you in the intro to this video, it goes up to 89.3k with the Memento stacks. Now, this one is God rolled. All the attributes are maxed out with max damage to targets out of cover. And I have in sync on there. So this is a in sync shield meta with armor regen and the Memento and unbreakable. You can see why this is like a DZ God build, because it's pretty much the meta of all metas. Now, next is my secondary. I'm using the Vector SBR 9mm. It's my favorite Vector in the game. It comes with that 53 round magazine. Now, this one's at 63.1k with no stacks, and it has max SMG damage, max damage to armor, and 17 crit chance with, again, in sync. And then my sidearm I'm not really using, but if I need to and maybe I'm low on armor or something like that, I can switch to my sidearm right before killing an enemy, kill them with this, and proc that preservation. Pretty nice with this double barrel sawed-off. Okay, so specialization, weapons are out of the way. Let's talk about the build. So I have technically four blue core attributes, one red core attribute, and then the Memento bag. So the Memento bag gives me 3 core attributes. So as it sits, I'm running a 2-5-1 build with the Memento. Now, overall, I have 2 pieces of Golden Gear for the armor regen, 1 piece of Fenris for the AR damage, 1 piece of Bellstone Armory for the armor regen, the Emperor's Guard knee pads for, again, the armor regen, and then, of course, the Memento bag with stacks up. I get weapon damage, armor regen, and skill efficiency. So let's do a deep dive into this gear. Starting off with the mask, Golden Gear mask. Now, the Golden Gear brand set bonus we get from this build, 10% status effects, and that 1% armor regen. Now, with everything stacked up, I have 6% armor regen total. That's how I get up to that 119% armor regen per second. Now, the attributes for this, max armor regen, and max crit damage with a max crit chance mod. Now going to the chest piece, Fenris chest piece. This is with Unbreakable. Now the Fenris brand set bonus I get from this build, 10% AR damage. It has max weapon damage, max crit chance, and max armor regen with another max crit chance mod. Now with it being an assault rifle, it comes with health damage and not crit chance. So getting up to that 33% crit chance was a struggle just on its own, but it's definitely worth it, matching that with the 119k armor regen and the 115k percent crit damage. It's a nice combination. Now, I do have Unbreakable on this build. However, remember, in the Dark Zone, Unbreakable only repairs half of my armor when it's depleted, and it is not the 95% that you would normally see in PvE. Next piece, Golem Gear. Now, these are the gloves, max armor, max crit damage, and max armor regen. Going to the holster, Bellstone Armory. The Bellstone Armory brand set bonus we get from this build, 1% armor regen. For the attributes, max armor regen, and max crit damage. And the Emperor's Guard knee pads. Now, the Emperor's Guard knee pads are the named Murakami Industries knee pads with that 1% armor regen. Now, the brand set bonus is skill duration, but we're not really too worried about that with this build. What I did is I just rolled the core attribute over to armor, kept the crit damage, and I am good to go. Now, the last piece of this build, and certainly not the least, is the Memento backpack. Now, what's cool about the Memento backpack is it gives you 3 core attributes and that mod slot. So I threw a max crit damage mod on there. Now, the coolest part of this is the talent Kill Confirmed. Now, Kill Confirmed gives you a short-term and long-term buff at the same time. So the short-term buff is based off of your core attributes. So, for example, with my build, every time I get a kill and confirm it with that trophy, I get 10% weapon damage, 50% bonus armor, and 5% skill efficiency. However, the long-term buffs stack up to 30 times, and they last for 5 minutes. So as long as I get 1 kill every 5 minutes, I can keep all of these buffs active the whole time. So all the buffs active that get me up to that 89k FAMAS and that 119k regen, it's 30% weapon damage, 30% skill efficiency, and 3% armor regen for that 5 minutes, as long as I can get a kill every 5 minutes. And that is the build. This is the Memento DZ God build. It's going to be another one of those build videos in my best solo Dark Zone build series, so I hope you enjoyed it. Now, as far as the skills, obviously you want the Striker Shield, but for your other skill, I either use a Decoy, a Jammer Pulse, or I'll switch to a Scanner Pulse. And there you have it. That is the build. Let's finish up with the stats and get you out of here. All right, so here we go. This is for the FAMAS. 79.5k, or 0.5k weapon damage with 31.8k PvP weapon damage. 33% crit chance, 115 crit damage, and 75 headshot damage. Don't forget about the health damage and damage to targets out of cover. Now, looking at the offensive tab, we have 40% all weapon damage bonus and 40% AR damage bonus. So every time I use the FAMAS, I have 80% damage bonus total. For gear talents, I am using the Unbreakable with Kill Confirmed and a buttload of armor regen. Now, I'm at 1.66 million armor, but it does round it up to 1.7. And just sitting here, I'm at 69.5k armor regen, but obviously with the Memento stacks, that jumps it up to 119k, giving me 50k. Oh, it's nice. Now, I do have 336k health and 100k health on kill. Now, for the explosive resistance and hazard protection, I have 10% of each, and that is due to my watch level. So, like I do every single build video, here is your disclaimer. I am currently at shade level 3002. This means that all of my attribute boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. So, if you are at or above shade level 1000 and you copy and paste my build, you should get the exact same numbers and results as I do. However, if you are below shade level 1000, some of these attribute boxes will not be maxed out 50 of 50, and therefore, when you copy and paste my build, some of your numbers might be a little bit lower than mine. Don't worry, don't freak out, it's okay. This is still a really, really strong build. The only thing is your character is not min-maxed to the baseline that everyone else is once they reach that shade level 1000. So if you're going up against someone else that has more shade level than you, some of their numbers might be a little bit higher, but it's okay. Just make your way to shade level 1000 and you should be good to go. That is not a requirement, it is a recommendation. That's all. But all right, you guys, this is it. This is my Memento DZ God build. Another one of those best solo Dark Zone builds. I hope you enjoyed it. I even showed you some conflict gameplay. Isn't that crazy? This even works in conflict. That's crazy because the Memento shouldn't really work in conflict, but what it does to the shield and giving you damage at the same time, I mean, it actually does work pretty nice. So kudos to the Memento. But all right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed it. I am Kamikazevondoom. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. And see you guys. Peace.